welcome to a new edition of W2W Hotlap powered by Jade Finance Australia. After our mission to find a good wood and a good piece of chicken, it all comes down to this season finale at Big Willow here in Willow Springs International Raceway. So we'll be doing 69 laps around here with the Nissan S15s. And before I giggle endlessly, I'll just introduce you to our guest for this week. He's a Division 1 driver from 180 Embroidery Team Dodgy Racing, a rival team of ours at Scuderia Portfolio. Please welcome DJ Stefko. How you doing, mate?
Howdy, Judy. Thanks for having me. I'm very well. And yourself?
Yeah, I don't know if I can say I'm looking forward to this round. I'm probably looking forward to do commentary. I mean, the potential of jokes for this round, it's infinite.
I know. There's nothing like a round at a big Willie. There is going to be lots of Willie jokes coming, so yeah, be prepared. Maybe I should do commentary as well. Maybe I'll be banned. I don't know.
Yeah, and before we get banned by our sponsors, let's just get straight into the hot lap, shall we? Take it away, Stefko.
Let's do it. Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy DJ Stefko taking you around the Willie. If there's one person that knows who's running Willie, it's me. Before we do get started, I just want to say, if you are going to do a good lap here, you must get a really good exit out of that last corner. So as you can see, I've started it here at the 200 board heading into that last corner. Just watch how much speed I am carrying through there. You want to carry as much as possible. So let's give it a go. Tuck it in nice and tight, using as much track as possible on the exit. Now heading down the start-finish straight, coming up to turn number 1. You want to look for, I've got 3 braking markers here. I've got a nice little dark patch of dirt in the dirt. You've got Frankie's signs on the right-hand side. And you've also got this last pole just before the scissor lift. So you don't have to brake too hard, but it's all about carrying speed and feeding it into the wheelie. You want to feed this wheelie as much as possible. Alright, let's go through. On the throttle nice and early, coming up to turn number 2. My brake marker here, which I don't really use my brakes at all, is your marshal box here. Poor lonely guy standing there by himself. As that disappears off my screen, I actually just let off the throttle, and it's all about throttle modulation into this long right-hand corner. As you're pointing at these mountains, you want to get bang on the throttle again, taking it all the way out to the left-hand side using all that track. Now coming up to the 50 board here. You want to brake just before the 50 board. Heavy braking zone, it's probably one of the heaviest, if not the heaviest. And heading up the left-hander, the left up the hill. Rightio. Now on the right-hand side here, I let off the throttle just as these shrubs sort of disappear off my screen. Bit of braking, bit of a double apex corner as well. You want to tuck it in nice and tight on the exit of this corner. You can get on the throttle nice and early, curling it back in on the throttle nice and early there, heading downhill just before this curve ends on the right hand side. You want to dab the brake, curling it in as quick as possible, carrying as much speed as you can, and getting on that throttle as quickly as you can as well, taking it all the way out to the right hand side. Now careful going up over this little hill here. You will find that there is a bit of a bump, or a crest you could call it. If you hit that wrong, it will send you out to the left and onto the dirt, and you don't want to be in the dirty wheelie at all. Rightio, so heading into the second last right-hander here, I tend to follow this, I suppose you could call it the white trail. I tend to follow that as much as I can. Here we are, one of the most dangerous corners in Gran Turismo is this final corner. And what I do is I let off here at the 200 board. I flick it down to 4th, a little bit of a light application of the brake as well. It helps curl the car in for a good exit. Too much brake will send you off into Narnia. So just be very mindful of how much brake you're using. Hitting the throttle nice and early, clipping that apex all the way out, and a fantastic exit. And there you are, ladies and gents, 16.8. I'm happy with that. That is a lap around the Willy with your boy, DJ Stefko. Thanks, guys.
A very short but very quick lap there, Stefko. Thank you very much for showing us how to get around the track.
No problem. I'm happy to show anybody how to get around the Willy. Yeah, that's what I do best.
Oh, 100%. Alright, let's talk about strategies here for a bit. So, soft, mediums, and hards, all of them are mandatory. What can we expect from all of our drivers?
Well, it's going to be a battle of either tyre preservation or fuel preservation. So, if you can go hard out and maintain your tyres, I reckon that might be the best strategy. Don't worry about fuel, because let's face it, you can get a lot of mileage out of these Silvias. The hard tyres I've never been a fan of. I haven't actually done a lap around here with hard tyres, so I'm being prepared to be sucked off into oblivion at the big wheelie on the hards.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah, about fuel, this car can definitely hold its fuel really well. Or should I say hold its streak?
Very, very well.
Yeah, well,
very well.
It all comes down to this. Division championships are on the line. Teams championships are on the line. Stefko, what are your predictions? Division champions, teams champions? Just to make things a bit spicy.
Team champions? Oh, a little bit biased. I mean, TDR in the lead. I think we've got about 400 odd points over the Scuderia Quadrifoglios.
Yeah, I think we're pretty close.
Yeah, it is a good battle. I mean, I'd love to say let's take it out. Well, TDR that is. I'm hoping we take it out. Division championships, it's going to be very tight between yourself and Goat. So for Div 1, yeah, it's going to be an interesting race. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think apart from Div 2, all division championships are up for grabs, isn't it?
Correct, yes. Yeah, Div 2 is pretty much taken out by Seckers.
Yeah, we don't talk about
Div
that.
Div 3, I think a fellow teammate, Ben Brutal, I think he's right up there in contention. Hopefully he has a good round, so he can take that one out as well. And Div 4, I think Havoc, we've got, again, TDR in 3rd or 4th place, I can't remember now. It'll help if I had my phone in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, everything's up for grabs, should be spicy. And to find out what happens, tune into our YouTube channel at 5:30 and 7:30 p.m. this Sunday. We'll be streaming our races at that time. And if you want to really watch it and don't want to miss it, make sure to hit that subscribe, turn on your notifications. And yeah, thank you, Stefko, for joining me this week.
Thanks very much for having me, and good luck, everyone. Be careful, the wheelie bites.
It sure does. And thank you to all of our sponsors here at Will2Wheel, and special mention to Jade Finance Australia for being our major sponsor and allow us to keep doing what we do here every season. Till then, take care.
See ya.